Yo, what is going on, guys, and welcome back to another video. Today we are carrying on with our NBA history simulation recreation thing. If you missed the last episode, go and check it out because it is a brilliant one, because we saw Michael Jordan pick up his first NBA championship. Yes, by this stage he would have had a lot more in real life, but obviously this is a recreation where it is a change in NBA history. But yeah, he, with his Orlando Magic team, managed to pick up a brilliant NBA title after beating the Minnesota Timberwolves in the final, who have been very unlucky. They've got to the last two finals and they've managed to slip up. But anyway, this is an exciting episode because of a certain young man called Kobe Bryant, who will be joining the league at the end of this episode, along with Allen Iverson, who obviously is a big name as well in his own right. Also Ray Allen as well in this, Steve Nash, Sharif Abdur-Rahim I've heard of as well, Anton Walker potentially, but Steve Nash, Kobe Bryant, and Allen Iverson and Ray Allen are big names. So yeah, let's get straight into it. Can Michael and the Magic retain their title? We saw the Miami Heat couldn't do it, and we haven't seen the Hornets win the championship in 2 seasons now, which is very interesting. But I am very excited to carry on this. But we have a long way to go to get up to present day. We're only 90, well, we're 96 now, which is still a long way to go. There obviously is going to come a time in the next few episodes where Michael is going to start to decline, so we need to just enjoy it while we can in this form. But we are about to find out who is going to be the MVP. I think it's going to be David Robinson again. He was clearly the best player in the league last time out, and we are going to find out in 3, 2, oh, Shaquille O'Neal is the MVP. 38.5 points per game and 14.4 assists. Big Shaq. What the fuck? Rookie of the year, Kevin Garnett. I'm not surprised by that. Who is with the Phoenix Suns. Brad Doherty, who keeps signing for loads of different teams, but he is actually does he sign for, or does he just keep re-signing? Oh no, he's been with Miami for a while since joining from the Pacers. That's interesting. Hakeem Olajuwon, still Defensive Player of the Year. Zach Sims is the most improved. Lee Oliver, who is the Orlando Magic coach, and we saw that the last 3 seasons, top seed in the Eastern Conference, has gone on to win. So that's huge. 78-4 is huge, and obviously that is Michael's team, so that is big. But we look at the All-NBA first team and we see that there is no MJ in there, but we do see Shaquille O'Neal, who is one of the best players in the league, 93 ranked. It'd be interesting to see if he leaves to join a different team in the next few years or whatnot. Kevin Garnett in his first season is in the first team, which is good. Michael Jordan is in the second, alongside David Robinson. Olajuwon is in the third. In the defence, we've got Jason Kidd, Scottie Pippen. How is Scottie Pippen doing? Obviously, he's been with the Hornets, but he has managed to win 1 title. He's 94 rated now. That's fantastic. To be fair, Michael's down to a 94 rated now, but he's had his best season at Orlando Magic, it seems, in point scoring at least. Only just, though. And yeah... But Shaq, wow, 38.5. He's surely the league's top scorer. Surely. But anyway, we are actually going to find out in just a sec. Actually, let's do the league leaders first, actually. So Shaq is the league's leader by a mile. Glenn Robinson can't get anywhere near that. He can't even break the 30. Joe Smith, nearly 30. Michael in top 9. I think that's still fair. That is still fair. That's very good. I think he's the first in one of the top teams. Yeah, he is. So MJ is still proven to be one of the best players. But anyway, let's have a look in the NBA standings. Timberwolves, no surprise there. They are top. So it's now the Vancouver Grizzlies with a very interesting logo. I love how it updates itself. They have a decent team, in fairness. It's not Memphis Grizzlies right now, it's the Vancouver Grizzlies. But Minnesota Timberwolves still have a very good team. They have Gary Payton. They need like a Shaq to go over the top and actually win their first title. Sacramento Kings with Shaq are third seed. They were second seed last season, but for down to third, it's totally fine. Trailblazers are in there, even though they haven't had Mike in a while, and they have still a very basic team. Seattle Supersonics keep rebranding. Lakers still can't get a good team together. Eddie Jones is the only one over 80. Clippers are struggling. One of them might get Kobe at the end of this season, which is going to be key. Because the thing is, like, as much as it's going to be sad to see Michael go out of the league, Kobe comes into it. And once Kobe starts to decline, we've got LeBron coming. And then when LeBron starts to decline, we've got Steph coming in. So we do have one defining player per era, or a few that mix and match with each other, which is good. But anyway, Eastern, we'll start at the bottom. Cavaliers, that's a dead fucking set. That's an awful team. Chicago Bulls have a awful team, even though they have Cheatham, who is 83 rated. They can't get anywhere near. Will the Bulls get Kobe? Who knows? We don't know who the lottery picks is right now. We have Detroit Pistons. We've got the Knicks, who just can't get into the playoffs at the moment. They've got two players 80 rated in Horry and Stackhouse, but they lost their point guard to the Hornets last episode, 2 episodes ago. I actually don't know. Indiana Pacers were the lowest seeded team in the Eastern. Atlanta Hawks, basic team. Washington Bullets, not yet the Wizards. Got Vin Baker. Bucks with Wendell Howard, who's... You know what? The Bucks are starting to make a good team because they do have Jason Kidd and Howard and Leitner. 5th seed's not bad. Toronto Raptors. Is this their first official year in the league after being rebranded? I think so. But they've got a half decent team actually. That's not a bad team at all, in fairness. Third is the Miami Heat, who still have a decent team. We've got Sean Elliott. Tim Hardaway is now 89 rated. Michael Robinson is 96 rated. So they do have a very good team. Charlotte Hornets are second, with Isaiah Thomas now down to a 91. Are they coming to the end of their cycle? Because Olajuwon has gone down to a 93. But Scottie Pippen is now, by the looks of it, their best player. Which, obviously, I can't say fairer than that. He's had a decent season. It's his best season since joining the Hornets. In these 4 seasons he's been there. But number one is the Orlando Magic. They have got quite considerably, about 4 games behind are the Hornets, but they've got the best record. They actually had the same record as the Hornets, but I think it's because they had more wins at home, I want to say. But if you look at the rivals, Charlotte Hornets, they've got Miami Heat in there, they've got some, but Michael's still there, obviously. They've got Ewing still, who's gone down to a 90 rated, because they're about the same they are the same, pretty much the same age, both Michael and they've still got McKay, who's good. They've got Malone, who's good. They've got Ron Harper, who's good. It's a solid team still, but being first seed, we know on the simulation it does actually seem to have a bit of a idea of how they're going to do. But anyway, we are going to simulate the first round of the playoffs and see who goes out. Indiana Pacers are eliminated. Bye-bye Supersonics, bye-bye Bullets, ta-ra. Sacramento Kings, Atlanta Hawks, Trailblazers, Spurs. So it was a 3-0 win for Orlando, and again it is Charlotte Hornets versus Miami Heat. So that's going to be interesting. Minnesota Timberwolves obviously through again as well. Orlando they went 4-0, and they are in the conference finals again against the Heat. Charlotte can't get far. They're stuck again. They need to be top seed to progress. But Minnesota versus the Vancouver Grizzlies, first and second seed versus first and third seed. But we are going to simulate through games. So first round goes to the Magic. Miami Heat respond 2-1 to the Magic, 3-1 to the Magic, 4-1 to the Magic, and it's 2-all in this series, not gonna lie. 3-2, I think it is going to be the Timberwolves again. 3-all, 4-3. It is the same matchup as last season. Orlando Magic versus the Minnesota Timberwolves. Is it finally Minnesota's time, or is Michael going to have 2 championships to his name? That is the interesting one. I'm going to sim through game. It's 1-0. It's 2-0. It's 3-0 Magic. We are going to see what happens now. Magic, they're away from home, but they look like they are in control. Magic are going to win again. The Orlando Magic are going to win again. We are going to jump in. The reason why I haven't done it with like the Hornets when they had their stretch every time is because it was the Hornets. This is Michael Jordan. This is Michael Jordan and Timberwolves again for the 3rd year straight. They just can't do it. They've lost out to the Heat. They haven't played. I don't even know if they've actually played the Hornets in the finals. It was the Heat. But all we can say is Michael Jordan is now a 2-time NBA champion. Towards the end of his career, he is now a double champion. Look at that. That's brilliant. Patrick Ewing and Michael Jordan. I'm delighted for them. Last year's matchup, but 4-0. Wow. Michael is going to pick it up again. 2 years in a row. The fucking go. I knew he had it in him still. I knew it. The absolute goat. Let's have a look at the box score. We'll actually have a look at the box score through the run to the playoff wins, actually. I do want to see that. But yeah, Magic have won it 2 times in a row, and Michael Jordan 25.2 average in. So we don't actually need to look at that, but I do want to have a look at like against the Heat and stuff. So that was game 5. Michael didn't have like the greatest of games. He never was like the best player in any of the games, but what can I say? He was absolutely fantastic. So what we're going to do, just to actually put into perspective, for 33 years of age, and he's been here 5 years now, but the first 3 he just couldn't get it. But as soon as he got to final, in real life, every time he reached the finals, he won. And he's done that every time here as well. That's definitely his best year. Oh, that's in the playoffs, but even still. But if we now look at his awards, he is now a 2-time NBA champion. Yes, it's still 4 off what he actually did. He's only ever had 1 MVP, which is interesting. But that was I think he was in his prime when he was at the Trailblazers. If he had gone straight to a good team, if he actually had a good dynasty, then it would be fine. But All-Star, 11-time All-Star. He's been in the league 11 years. Yeah, 11 years. So every year he's been an All-Star. So he's proven it. He has actually proven it, which is absolutely amazing. Right. It's time, well, first of all, to say goodbye to Larry Bird. He has been an absolutely brilliant player. I don't know, actually. Didn't win it, no. So it's 96, yeah. So he didn't actually stay. Yeah, Larry Bird wasn't there. Moncrief has also retired. He went to the Nuggets at some point. I didn't even know that. Kiki also has retired. Okay, now we're starting to see big names actually leave the league, but we're going to be starting to see big names join the league. Hall of Fame's inductees, Larry Bird, surely, and Sidney Moncrief, yeah. Averaging throughout his career 23.4 points per game. That's not bad at all. 39 years of age. He will be missed. But draft lottery, who is in the best position possible to get Kobe Bryant or Allen Iverson or Steve Nash? The Bulls have the first pick of the 1996 draft. But who do they choose? Allen Iverson, Kobe Bryant, Steve Nash. Who are they gonna choose? The Lakers, unfortunately, are 9th. Knicks 12th, so that's not going to happen. Obviously, Magic are the final ones because they are the champions, and it's all about being able to get the best prospect if your team is struggling effectively. It's a weird thing, but it's actually a thing that has gone on for years now. But anyway, Kobe Bryant has gone to the Rockets. Allen Iverson to be fair, Allen Iverson, at 85 rating at 21, but Kobe was 17. I can't wait to see the career of this young lad go. Ray Allen has gone to the Nuggets. Steve Nash has gone to the Pistons. Houston Rockets. Wow. You lucky bastards. You lucky bastards. Whereas, like, the Lakers got knocked. He's 23 years of age, that's poor. Sean Hollins, it looks like he's got a generic face. Right, we're going to actually see who's in the free agency. Is there anyone that wants to be leaving? Scottie Pippen is an unrestricted free agent, meaning he can go anywhere. And so is Michael Jordan. I would have thought both of them would stay where they are. Oh, shit. Oh, that's restricted, though, so I think he's going to be staying. I don't know what that means. But Scottie Pippen's offers right now are to stay with the Hornets or go to the Raptors. 5-year deal on the table for the Hornets to stay. That's interesting. And the offers is the Grizzlies or the Heat. The Magic don't want to keep him. Ooh, that's interesting. That is very... Oh shit, David Robinson as well, but I think he might just stay. The Grizzlies want him. Could we see a Grizzlies partnership? Oh, it's a shame, like, no one team wants both. Wait, Isaiah Thomas as well, but there's nothing for him because he's 35 years old. Wow, we're about to see who Michael Jordan might sign for. He might, but I have a feeling he's going to stay, but you never know. You never know. You never know. Chris Mullin is signed for the Grizzlies. I don't see any names. Shaquille O'Neal has stayed at the Kings. Starlight to the second. Scottie Pippen has re-signed for the Hornets. Michael Jordan has re-signed for... I had a feeling he'd just re-signed for the Magic. It makes sense, and to be fair, so was Karl Malone. Charles Oakley is signed for them. So if we look at the team now, Steve Smith has come in to replace Larry Bird, it seems. Patrick Ewing has gone down. Oh, Michael Jordan, that's down to a 92. Lord God almighty. I don't know if they're going to be able to deal with... Actually, I want to see who's the Hornets now, because Pippen has stayed. He's down to a 93. Oh, is it 93? He's at 30. God, everyone's going through a bit of a transition period now. Look, Abdul Rauf, he's come in. Isaiah Thomas has seemingly left. I think he's just a free agent now. But I'm not surprised that both of them are re-signed. It just makes a lot more sense. Tim Hardaway has gone to the Heat. Oh no, I think he re-signed for the Heat. Yeah, re-signed for the Heat. The Heat are probably the best team now. But it depends who gets the top seed in the next episode, which is going to be super important. But we do know that the Houston Rockets do have a little known legend called Kobe Bryant. 97 draft. I can't wait. I can't wait for next episode. I really can't. But no, 95, 96 was fantastic. Guys, if you have enjoyed, be sure to leave a like rating. I love this series to bits. Until next time. Goodbye.